the Brute is back apart. So this thing, as you can see at the beginning of the video, sounded like it had a lot of power, and then it just died off. And now we found something very interesting on these cheap eBay special I forget what they're called, Caltric, I think, cams, versus the OEM cam. And we're gonna go over it right now. All right, guys, so this is the cam we just pulled out, and this was the cheap mod we wanted to try to do. This is for a 2012 and up brute force, and this is the stock one. This is also the rear cam because it's got that little groove in here. You can see on both of them, they got a little groove. That's how you know the front versus the rear. Now, the problem we're having was when I accelerated, it seemed like it had good power, but once we got into mid to high end RPMs, I just lost everything. There's no power. And what happens is right here, it's all the weight's compressed, and that ball is up. We'll just say it's a ball. It's actually a little shaft, but we'll just say the ball's up. That's going to relieve compression, make the engine turn over a little easier. But once you get up to speed, these go out, boop, like so, and this ball goes back down in, giving you full compression at a higher rate of speed, or RPM. Now this one, what we're gonna do is try to line this up. See, try to line these up, these bolt holes, everything about the same. We also wanna line these pins up the same so you guys can see. So right here, it's close, right? Not 100%. The ball is up, so it's going to give a little bit of decompression. But right here, let's go open that up. So it's like, we'll say it's like 12 o'clock. Okay, 12 and 6, about the same. This ball was down. This one, it's hard to see. Come on, focus. This one is still up. So what was happening was when we were riding this thing, testing it, it just had no power in the mid. That's because it was losing all the compression right here. So what we're going to do is put stock ones back in, bolt it all up, and hopefully that fixes the issue. There we go. Got that lined up. Those lined up. Arrow up. And you just want to make sure the camshaft lobes are down. So then we need to put the cover back on and reset the valves. Even worse news for the front cam. This one actually locked up. I can't even barely turn it back and forth. It's very tight. So that thing, actually, the weights were locked open when I pulled it out, and that was locked up. So also had no compression on the front cylinder. What's the takeaway? You get what you pay for. These are junk. Absolutely do not buy these. They're not reliable. And yeah, it's kind of terrifying that they were in the engine. So hopefully when we put this one back in, we don't have to worry about that. But stay away from Caltric, at least their engine components. Suspension seems to be okay. Engine components, junk. All back together. Now it's time to fire her up. See how she runs. High idle, we're going to adjust that down manually on that side, but it sounds way better. Fire it up a lot easier too. All right, so we're going to leave it like this. We just took it for a test ride, and holy moly. We're going to get some first-person view at the track. We're going to leave it the way it sits. Runs. Whew. Wow. Made me a little nervous. We'll just say that. But hope you guys enjoyed this. Kind of at the end of this video, we just want to say stay away from those cheap parts. Buy high-quality parts. I recommend 4-Stroke Tech. Really enjoyed Mickey talking to him a few times, and his products are high quality. So if you're going to do that stuff, go with him. Don't go cheap. Put some money into it. Man, this thing's a beast. Hope you guys enjoyed. God bless.